Kimika immediately sat down, got her lunchbox out of her bag. I sat down next to her and looked over at Mamiya. He didn't complain or glare, but just ignored us instead. Sorry, I'm trading with Mamiya. Mamiya suddenly laughed when we opened our lunchboxes and started trading food back and forth.
お前にはゴマの一粒もやらんぞ。いらねえよ。何がおかしい？いや、お前みたいなやつが作る弁当ってドカ弁みたいなもんだと思ってたから。案外ちっこい可愛らしいの作ってて笑えた。そんなことで笑えるか、ボケ。君か。間宮君もそんなこと言ってはダメですよ。君かは結構料理が上手なんですから。へえ、それでそれ食えるのか。爆弾でも入ってそうだな。あんたにだったらいくらでも爆弾食わしてやるけどね。君か、お昼まだでしたら少し召し上がります？いや、俺は。ダメダメ、野良犬に餌を与えちゃダメって子供の頃に習ったでしょ。だから君か、そういう言い方はね。
Mamiya ignored her completely as he fished through his pocket. They looked disappointed.
全部吸い終わってるし。くそ、あれ俺が買ったやつなのに。
Damn, Yuki.
絶対にユキのバカだな。
It's so hard feeding 3 people in this body.
何かお探しなのですか？
Money. He looked even more restless than before.
いや、タバコが切れてたから。
Oh yeah, that's fair.
タバコ？ただ、ダメですよ。
I never heard of that. Who would have thought cigarettes are bad for you? Never heard of that.
あ、そう。よかったね。よくないですよ。何？タバコが欲しいの？それなら。
You smoke? As she finished chewing her food, she pulled her bag closer and grabbed a small white box. I jumped when I saw her pull cigarettes out of the last place I would have expected them.
なんでそんなもの持ってるの？ちょっと君か、タバコとか吸わないよね。まあいいじゃん。
Yeah, don't worry about it. She dodged my question and held out the box to Mamiya. The cigarettes all had feminine designs printed on them. Oh god. Fuck no. He took one cigarette from the box, but put it in his mouth and then lit it with an austere metal lighter. His face softened as he exhaled in white smoke. Okay. I just carry cigarettes to carry cigarettes. What?
ならなんで持ってるの？タバコの葉から抽出したニコチンはいろいろなことに使えるのよ。どんなことに使うの？机に塗ったり、ドアノブに塗ったり。使い方次第で誰でも混迷状態にすることが可能。いろいろなことって主に混迷状態だけ。
The burning tobacco suddenly flared up and started exploding like a firework. Even Mamiya couldn't stay cool after that. It looked like he kept it in his mouth and endured the heat for a moment because he didn't want to spit it out. First off, how did you unroll the cigarette to put anything in there? Second, how did you make it look like you hadn't unrolled it and put stuff in there?
てめえのいたずらか。
Third, how didn't he notice?
そのタバコ中を丁寧にくり抜いて途中からニトロセルロースに詰め直したのよ。
Okay, sure.
あとマグネシウムの粉によってフラッシュ効果を増量しておいた。
なるほど。メンソール入りなのは薬品の匂いをごまかすためか。
He wore an expression of utter resignation as he crushed the box of cigarettes.
大丈夫ですか？やけどとかしてません？
まあこの程度の危険察知できない俺が悪い。んでご丁寧にこんなくだらないものをなんで用意したんだ？
反対用に決まってるでしょ。こんなもん城山なんかに使ってどうするのよ。
Literally nothing.
それで目的は？
言うまでもなく復讐だ。
I mean, it did very little. And he would just get pissed off.
何の復讐だよ。
And why would he accept cigarettes from you?
うがー、何の復讐だよとかどの口が言うか。私がどんだけあんたにひどい目にあったか。
ひどい目って。だから
Took her
何
knife.
がだよ。
とにかく私のエストレイマラティオ PF2 タクティカル担当をすぐに返せ。
返さねえよ。
No, you want to kill him.
だからよ。あれは慰謝料だって言ってるだろう。いけ。
ならコルトガバメント M1911A1 を返せ。
あれも慰謝料だ。
はあ、
すぐ目の前にいるだろう。
Her entire body shook with rage. She took one step forward and locked her eyes with Mamiya.
まあこのナイフ折りたたみ式にしては強固な作りで厚いブレードの長さも十分にあっていい感じだ。
Mamiya pulled out the knife.
当然だろ。私が厳選したんだからな。
ブレードの材質はなんだ？
N690 コバルトステンレスだぞ。
なんだよ ATS34 じゃねえのか。
たまらなれ金野郎。あれは金持ちが眺めるナイフに使う材質だ。
そっちの方がいいだろう。高価なんだから。
よくない。実用美こそ正義。
Well, you want a longer knife then? It's kind of small. What are they talking about? I felt really lonely, like I had been excluded from something.
あのガバはノバクタイプのリアサイト、レバーを延長したマニュアルセーフティ、ストレートなグリップエンドに改造してあるな。
そうだ、いろいろ金かけてんだぞ。あとグリップセーフティはビーバーテイルにしてある。
なるほど。確かに要点を抑えた実用的な改造だ。褒めてやる。
Why would you sink so much money into something that's not a real gun? Like, it doesn't... None of that does anything.
褒められてもあげないぞ。なんせ私もシューター歴長いからな。ガバについてはうるさいんだ。やっぱガバはシングルカラムの薄いフレームのやつに限るんだな。
She got really happy for a second, then he complimented her gun. But then her face turned sour and started yelling at him again.
どうでもいいから頼むから返せ。それどれだけお小遣いつぎ込んだと思ってんだ。
ああ、大変だったんだな。だから俺が大切に使ってやるよ。
ふざけんなタコ。私は銃とナイフを枕元に置かないと落ち着いて眠れないんだ。
That's your problem, but you shouldn't be waving it around if you don't want to lose them.
そうか。代わりにウズメガンかビックスベラップでも置いておけよ。
私はどこの赤ちゃんだ。夜泣きで寝れない大人がいるか。まあ落ち着こうよ君か。
We must have gotten on his nerves. He got up and started to walk away. And I thought all three of us would be able to eat together for once. What a shame.
ああ、なんだよ、逃げるのか。
そうだな。
認めるのかよ、この玉出し。
お前、その下品なの直した方がいいぞ。婚活の時、絶対困るぞ。
なんで私が婚活なんてしなきゃいけないんだよ。
Yeah, she has Zakuro not to love her.
いや、お前は絶対30過ぎても結婚できなさそうだから。
The girls can't do anything together, so it's kind of pointless to fall in love with Zakuro.
なんだと。お前どこまでも失礼だな。
まあ、どうでもいいけど。
Mommy had kicked the box of cigarettes and slowly walked toward the stairs.
こんにちは。
Oh, hey, little Hasaki.
あら、はさきちゃん。どうも。
Hasaki looked at me and bowed politely. Then she stood in front of Mommy and blocked his path.
やっぱりここだったんだ、とも兄さん。
誰がとも兄さんだ。
兄さん。
For some reason, she looked at us and then changed the way she addressed him. But now that I think of it, why would she call Mommy a Tomo?
はい、お弁当。
She thrust the wrap package at him before he could say no.
今は食べたくない。持って帰れ。
なぜ？
ダイエット中だ。
You're like a rail. What are you talking about?
あれだよね。人がいるからだよね。
何がだ。
兄さん、キャラ作り一生懸命だから、妹のお弁当食べる姿なんて見せられないんだよね。そうなんだ。
そんなわけあるか。
なんで？ご飯まだ食べてないよね。
いや、食べた。
食べてませんよ。
てめえ、高島。
やっぱりそうです。はいはい。兄さん、せっかく私が作ってきたんだから、食べてください。
Why are you mocking me?
そんな小さな妹に諭されてやんの。
It's his little sister. What are you talking about?
うるせ
へえ、これはさきちゃんが全部作ったんだ。はい、味にはあまり自信がないのですけど。
The lunchbox Hasaki had brought was so large and garish that we were both surprised. Our boxes looked pathetic by comparison.
よろしければ皆さんも。
No, they're the enemy.
え。こいつらに餌与えるな。
んだと。
お前がさっき言ったこと
Just
だろ。
repeating.
私もダメでしょうか。別に兄さんの許可なんていりません。だいたい食べないとか言ってた人ですから。
That's fair.
だからそれは。
はいはい、皆さんも食べてください。どんだけ兄弟でスペックが違うんだよ。なんでこんなクズにこんな素晴らしい妹さんが。
I mean, I think her sister is better than her. But that's just me. We all sat under the blue sky and shared a noisy meal together. Kimika and I had wiped the smiles off our face and put on our stoic expressions when we walked back into the classroom. It was practically expected at this point. The moment we all walked into the room, all conversation stopped and everyone looked uneasy. I took a deep breath and walked to my seat. I checked the chair and the desk before sitting down, just like Kimika told me to. Nothing wrong with them. I was worried they would do something, but they didn't try anything during class. Though they all glared at us all throughout the class. Kimika yawned out of boredom, though that must be a bluff. But then...
Huh?
She's really sleeping. Well, that's going to be awkward. Soon afternoon classes ended too.
さてと、帰りますか。
Since there's no background noise, I'm assuming bad things
あ
happen.
のさ。ああ、わかってるわかってる。
If they're going to come after us today, it would be after school. The walk home is the most dangerous part of the day. There are lots of places they could wait to ambush us, and if we waited around after school, it would just get darker and more dangerous.
まあ、校門までは何もないとは思うけどね。そうだよね。
They'd already had plenty of chances to attack us. If they wanted to do it here at school, if they're going to do something, it would happen after we left the school gates.
てなことで、校門抜けてから気を抜かないでね。
Bad things are gonna happen.
もちろん。よし。じゃあ、気をつけて帰ろう。
Yeah.
でもないか。みたいだね。
As soon as we stepped outside, we heard a strange whizzing sound for a moment, and then a second later, we were covered in broken eggs.
油断したな。
Well, that was fucking quick.
これ、腐った卵だね。私たちが出てくるの、上でずっと待ってたんだろうね。
Guess time to keep waiting.
まあ、レンガとか花瓶とかじゃないだけマシか。
Well, yeah. A lot of things are better than a brick. We looked up at the roof, but we couldn't see anyone up there.
くそ、古典的な技を使うな。
These white uniforms are pretty expensive, so that was actually really bad. Yeah, still better than a brick.
とりあえず、水道で頭と顔を洗ってから、体育更衣室へ行って着替えようよ。このままじゃ家に帰ることもできないし。着替えとかある？まあ、体操着とか。
Everyone watched us as we walked over to the water supply and washed our hair and faces with soap. We went to the locker room right away when we were done. Yeah, they'll probably not trap us in here.
私のロッカーの扉が変形してる。
You did say you had a lock on it. Keyword is did. The locker had been bent into a strange rectangular shape.
油断しすぎだったか。朝のトラブルから何もなかったから隙ができてたんだろうね。でも上から卵降ってくるとかあんまり思わないよ。予測できないじゃ済まないんだけどね。私だけの問題、ザクロを
Why'd you
守
go
るっ
out
て
the
決め
front
たん
door
だから。
anyways?
ミスでしたすみませんじゃ済まないんだよね。そんな、私は守られてばかりで。
Yeah, you should. It doesn't mean you are going to be helpful.
バーカ。一番最初に私を救ってくれたのは
In the
あなたでしょ？
physical sense.
君か。クラス中にいじめられてた私を救ったのはあなた。そんで私はあなたに何にも恩返しできてない。だから何があっても今度は守り通す。君か。
Her locker was fine. Well, maybe because it was locked. My locker, on the other hand, was almost comically warped, since I didn't expect them to attack us like this and never locked it. I thought you said you had a lock on your locker. The only thing left in my locker was a swimsuit. I don't know if that was an act of kindness or yet another form of bullying. It could have been worse. Do they want to laugh at me walking home in a swimsuit?
すく水だけ。ナイスバディなんだからそれ着て帰ったら。なんでそうなる？冗談。仕方ない。ある程度制服が乾くまで待とう。
Who cares if they're wet? Just
多分
go.
それが狙いだろうから。狙い？夜なら何してもバレない。そう思ってるんでしょ。だったら今すぐにでも帰らないと。夜の帳っていうのは何もあっちにだけ味方するわけじゃないから。夜なら夜の戦い方っていうのがあるんだよ。
Have fun, Kimiko.
そうなの？
I'm sure it'll work out wonderfully, because last time you fought a group of them, didn't go too well.
だから制服乾くまで待ってよ。それに この時間でいろいろできるから。
Nothing lewd.
いろいろ？そう、私のロッカーは伊達に固くないんだよね。
Get more weapons. When she opened up her locker, there was something almost the size of, same size inside it.
何これ？なんでロッカーの中に金庫が？外側は単なる薄っぺらいスチール材だけど、中は頑丈な金庫なわけよ。
Thank God the school doesn't do locker searches.
んで、入ってるものが。
She pulled out a lot of different chemicals. Where does she keep her PE clothes? I was kind of curious about that, but
すっかり夜だね。でも結構乾いたよ。
that's apparently all that matters.
そうだね。
The sun set as we hid and waited for our uniforms to dry. Why does it take that long for your uniforms to dry? What kind of material is it?
いちいち待ってたんだ。暇なんだね。
いやー、外はすっかり真っ暗だよ。
何やってるの？こんな時間まで学校に残ってちゃダメでしょ？もうすっかり真っ暗だよ。
夜は怖い人ばかりだよ。まったく危ないな。
ふん。まあいいえてみようってところかしらね。え、君か？
I was confused by her action. She put her hand up her skirt and started feeling around for something on her waist.
何？ここで自分から服を脱いで詫びを入れようってのか？
Of course.
どこまでおめでたいんだか、あんたらは。
Oh no.
痛いでしょうね。本物のウィップ。肉が裂けるほど痛いらしいよ。
The whip in her hand was clearly different from the kind used to give orders to animals or the kinds used in acrobatics. It was designed to be used as a weapon. So wrapped around her waist like a belt and hidden under her clothes.
これなら複数でかかってきても一度に相手してあげられるよ。
Well, when you're focused on one person, another guy can just tackle you, beat you to a pulp.
これは攻撃用のムチってビールの缶を楽々切断しちゃうらしいぜ。
Yeah, just throw Nishimura at her. And while she's busy whipping him, you guys take her.
いって
まあこれ見るとあながち嘘じゃなさそうだよね。
そうだね。すごく痛そうだね。
The sound of the whip cutting through the air gave Kimika courage and made the men back off warily.
確かにそれは怖えけどよ。まあ所詮は
Throw
女
no
二
name
人
over
なわけ
there.
じゃん。面白えや。どこまで遊べるかやってみようじゃねえの。
この
Shirayama moved forward unflinchingly. Kimika knocked him to the ground with the whip.
いや、
His clothes were ripped and bloody.
大して痛くねえ。全員だ。この人数全員で飛びかかれば楽勝だ。
No
う
shit.
わ、説得力ないな。
If you're not the one whipped, you won't get bloody.
きしゃここまでやってくれたんだ。絶対よきゃす。
本当にそればっかりだね。
It really
西
is.
村ちゃんは。
カバンで防御して一気にかかれば確かに一瞬で終わる。少し傷つくぐらいだ。死にはしない。
I mean, if I got whipped, I'd be livid and probably kill her. Oh no! Random.
ザクロ走るよ。
They foiled my master plan. The sound of the whip was the signal for me to run. Then she followed right
て
after
め
me.
え、逃げられると思ってんじゃねえぞ。
You can't really whip someone while running away. I'd imagine they'd have been faster, but
まっすぐ肛門まで突っ切って。
unless they just don't do cardio.
しつこい男は嫌われるんだぞ。
As I ran through the gate, I heard the sound of Kimika's whip behind me. We desperately ran. She turned around once in a while to ward off our pursuers. But Kimika doesn't have much stamina. She couldn't keep this up for much longer. I grabbed her hand and pulled her along as we ran through the night streets. There was hardly anyone around the residential district.
まだついてくる。
I heard the whip cutting through the air several more times, but the situation didn't improve at all. What should we do? Where should we go?
なんか人数増えてないか？なんであんな人が追いかけてくるの？でもさ、赤坂たちが集めたんだと思う。
The situation just got worse. She was nearing the limit of her stamina. She tripped and fell. I went down with her, rolling several times before we regained our bearings. Oh, random guy's okay.
やっと追い詰めたぜ。しかし都合のいいところに逃げ込んだな。
どうかしらね。ここならどんな音が出ても問題ないんじゃない？
そうだな。お前らがどんな悲鳴を上げようと問題なさそうだな。
I finally saw all the people who had been chasing us. As I looked at their sheer numbers and the weapons they were holding, the blood drained from my face. Shirayama stood there trying to catch his breath with a wooden sword in his hand. You don't need that. The other men had large knives, metal bats, and even steel pipes with the ends cut off. The hell is this kind of party? Any of them could easily kill a person.
どうやら血見ないと気が済まないみたいね。あ、君か。
Kimika, her breath still ragged from running, stood in front of me to protect me. She stared down the laughing men that were eyeing us. Even though she was hardly able to stand, she took several test tubes out of her bag.
さてと、本当にこれを使うとは思わなかった。
そんなもん手に持って大丈夫なの？
何？
They can also throw something and break the test tubes. When I looked closer, I noticed several of the men were pointing air guns at Kimika.
お前がそれを投げるのとエアガンがそれに当たってお前の手元で破裂するのどっちが早い？それがどのくらいの威力か知らねえけどその位置だとお前だけじゃ済まないかもな。割れたガラスが高島に突き刺さるくらいあるんだろう。
ザクロ、ここからすぐに立ち去って。え？あんたたちは動くな。動いたら有無を言わさずこれを投げつける。
Didn't you just hear him? He can shoot it. There is no
もしザクロを逃が
threat.
してくれるんなら。
You can't throw it faster than they can shoot it.
だったら
私を煮るなり焼くなり好きにすればいいわ。
Oh, well, that sounds like a good deal. Have fun.
マジかよそれ。すげえ友愛精神だな。
どうする？ザクロの身の安全が保証されないのならこれを投げつける。
Yeah, if they shoot it, you'll die.
ただで済むと思うな。
おお、怖い怖い。なるほどね。それほどの覚悟というわけですか。
さあどうする？
わかった。高島には手を出すな。
そういうこと。さあ逃げてザクロ。逃げられるわけないじゃない。ザクロ困らせないで。
油断しすぎ。
Let your guard down. Several men jumped out of the bushes and pinned her down. Okay, well, how many people are there? What the hell is this?
バカ。
80 people?
んなの聞くわけねえだろ。こっちが絶対に有利なんだからよ。
Yeah, they have apparently they just have like an army. So why would they listen to you?
さてと、じゃここにいる人間
I'd
全員と
appreciate
遊ぼう
that.
か。
No, thank you.
二人で。黙ってりゃ可愛い顔してんだからよ。おとなしく俺らのおもちゃになってりゃよかったんだ。なあ。
Shirayama gave a crude smile as he pulled Kimika by the hair and held her down. He brought his face so close to hers that their lips were almost touching.
散々手こずらせやがって。
Shirayama threw her to the ground and pushed her into the dirt with his foot.
君がから足をどけなさい。
I lost control of myself, punching Shirayama in the chest several times. Well, that's just adorable.
は？何これ？
もうやめて。ひどいことしないで。この野郎。
おい、今のって攻撃？は？マッサージにもなんねえよ。
Grr.
な、沼田。もうこれじゃ正当防衛だよな。
I mean, since she's not actually affecting you at all, I don't think you do.
だね。殴られちゃったし。
I mean, you could actually make a legitimate case about being whipped, but, this, no.
なら仕方ねえな。
You know, they can do whatever. Yay. Rape ending. Yippee. Shirayama smirked, then punched me in the stomach. My vision instantly went black and I lost sense of balance.